Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So, still haven't fixed the clock. It's about 10 a.m. 4:21, Monday, 8 degrees Celsius. You can see my green light there. So my battery's charged. That one says 45. That one says 43. It's actually a nice day. Sun's nice and strong. Sky's nice and blue. One has to love that. So, got all these plans to get all this work done here. But instead, I started off with, first thing I had to do today was call the insurance company. Let me show you. We went to take the Corolla to dinner last night, Easter. So my wife and myself and my son decided to do the old Chinese food for Easter. So it was good, went to one of these Chinese buffets and I ate too many chicken wings. Homie likes chicken wings. Anyway, so I went to take this car and actually got in it and fired it up. And as I'm sitting there, I take a look at the inspection sticker. And there we are. You could see she ran out in March of this year. Right, and I got plenty of registration, but I ran out of inspection. Then I looked at this, and it's got a crack. I don't know, could you guys see this? So, unfortunately, here in New York State, it's less than a foot long, but it's it's right. You could barely see the end of it when you sit behind the steering wheel. Up in here, I hope you guys could see this. So, got to have the windshield replaced. Anyway, called the insurance company. I haven't had a claim in years, so they're pretty cool about it. They're like, well, where do you want to bring it? And I said, Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replaces. Oh, she goes, we can have it done right in your driveway, no problem. So, now it's okay. We'll have the guy come over, right? And I want to come out and play. And my home phone's the generation of home phone I have doesn't quite reach the garage with the mobile unit. So I'm on my way out to the garage, and I tell my wife, just listen for the phone, and when they call up, make an appointment, have them show up in the driveway and replace the windshield. I have things to do, I have to go out and so forth. So you notice the Suzuki's gone. I really hate it when my wife drives my car. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but homie doesn't like that. So she took my car, and she's running errands all over hell. So this is one of those things. It's annoying, right? The car needs an inspection, but you got to get the windshield done first. So the windshield gets done, then I got to grind through it, take a quick look at the lights and the brakes and all that stuff to make sure it's going to pass inspection. Then you run it through the inspection that normally only takes a few minutes. I got no check engine lights, no maintenance lights, none of that crap on, so the car should pass. It turns, God, it's going to be a 10-year-old this December, right? It's a 05 that we bought in December of 04, I think. I think that's what this rig is. So yeah, she's about to turn 10. I guess my basic belief on cars is normally it almost doesn't matter what you do to them. Yeah, she's an 05. It almost doesn't matter what you do to them. I mean, you could be pretty mean to a car. And normally its first 10 years it behaves. You don't have too many surprises. I mean, you do your basic maintenance and all. You get normally the first 10 years, I call them the free years. And then after that, you could start having the surprises. Normally, I've had a lot of Corollas, so that's where my experience comes from. But for the first 10 years, normally, change the oil, throw a couple of sets of brake pads on them, a couple of sets of tires, and you're good. After the first 10 years, that's when the calipers start locking up, and you got to throw a set of struts in them. Normally you end up with some exhaust work, and exhaust work is one of those pains in the necks. Do you do the partial exhaust, you do from the cat back, and then you drive it another 20,000 miles, another 2 or 3 years, 30,000 miles, whatever, and then you end up with trouble in the front, and then you do the rest of the exhaust system, or you just say screw it and do the whole thing all at once. Unfortunately, an exhaust system for a car, if you don't get it aftermarket, you're looking at some heavy freight. So anyway, there's that's how my day started. The wife taking my car, and call to insurance company. Hopefully, as the day wears on, things get better. As I fool around today, there's probably going to be a lot of short videos because I got a lot of stupid little things to do. Almost kind of like a vlog day. I got to get the Kubota tractor fired up, make sure it's got no problems. I need it to run and behave. So I got to get that, at least I got to attempt to start it and make sure she runs. And depending on how it behaves, that'll determine how far I have to go with that. Normally it's pretty good. So you'll get to see a cold start on the Kubota. I'm going to continue to work on the lift, and hopefully I could get to the point where it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I can run out rather than poking around here in the rain. I'll run out and get that sheet of steel. That'll be a $100 bill. I'm really not in the mood to spend. It's like the money I saved getting that $20 battery for the F-150. I've spent it over and over again so many times. I think I've spent it on eBay. I'm about to spend it on steel tomorrow. I just keep spending that $100 bill over and over again. All right, folks, live, love, and have a great time. Keep your feet down, your head up. Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, and thanks for subscribing. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. Bye now.